What up, people and folks, kings and queens, what's good? It's the Shy White Guy here. Today is March 7th, 2017. Today, the main topic of the vlog is going to be about Chance the Rapper. A rapper from the South Side. I think he's from Hyde Park, though. So, I mean, when you think typical rapper from South Side of Chicago, you probably think some dreadhead motherfucker toting Uzis and selling fucking lean and fucking a tot-tots. But Chance the Rapper is a little bit different. His music is very uplifting, a lot of positive stuff. It's not all doing drugs and what you would hear from your typical Chicago rapper or just any rapper. Chance the Rapper just this weekend actually donated $1 million to CPS, the Chicago public school system. He donated $1 million of his own money to the CPS, and I gotta give him a round of applause for that one, man. You gotta give the dude props for putting up his own money and just trying to help where obviously help is needed. I think they said Illinois is probably the most underfunded state in all 50 of the states. You know, with the reputation that Chicago gets, you know, Chicago's known for being, you know, if you listen to Trump say it, a fucking hell zone. It's a couple years ago it got the name Chirac. A lot of people look at Chicago like it's a horrible place, and a lot of people wouldn't step foot in this city or whatever, but I love Chicago, as I'm sure Chance the Rapper does, and it's not all bad. There's a lot of positivity here. So yeah, Chance the Rapper met up with the governor of Illinois, who is a Republican, by the way. If you don't know the difference between Democrats and Republicans, do your research. But Donald Trump is a Republican, so just go with that. Donald Trump is a Republican. Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Barack Obama are all Democrats. The governor of Illinois is also a Republican. Just a quick little side note, Governor Rauner. The dude made something like $130 million last year. $130 million. Now, I don't know how much money Chance the Rapper's got. I'm sure he's a wealthy dude. I'm sure that he sells a lot of music. I'm sure that his tours make all kinds of money. He sells all kinds of merchandise, and the dude's got way more money than I have, so I can't really talk shit. But I'm just saying, though, Chance the Rapper donated $1 million out of his own fucking pocket. And you know, there's no goddamn way that he's making $130 million in 1 year. Meanwhile, the governor, the dude that is in charge of shit like this, like, that's your job. Chance the Rapper, his job is to rap. As governor, your job is to take care of the people that elected you, right? And to make sure that they're well taken care of, to make sure that their tax dollars are being spent where they're supposed to be spent at, right? That's your job as a politician, is to look out for the people that voted for you. This guy made $130 million last year. Why should Chance the Rapper have to put up $1 million of his own money? But yeah, Chance the Rapper met up with him, and I guess the main topic of discussion was the education system in Illinois, because you got to be a fool to think that there's not like a direct link or correlation between Illinois being the most underfunded education state and Illinois being in the situation that it's in when it comes to crime. And people are desperate and people are uneducated. They don't have any other means of getting money. What do you expect them to do? They have to resort to crime. So Chance the Rapper stepped up, took it in his own hands, and put up $1 million of his own money. Donated it to Chicago public schools. Ain't that some shit? That's not your job, bro. You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to put up your own personal money. But really, I don't think it's a problem that we can just throw money at. It's a corrupt system. The whole Illinois politics, it's a corrupt system. So that $1 million that he's putting up is probably going to go into some CEO's pockets rather than actually helping the kids. I know that's what he thinks his $1 million is going to go to: buying books, buying computer labs, buying sports supplies, you know, basketballs, footballs, extracurricular activities, instruments, and shit like that. He probably thinks his $1 million is going to go there. I guarantee not even half of that money is actually going to go to the schools. It's going to go to the people that are in charge. It's going to go to hiring more people. It's going to go to basically into the system that's been failing. Every year they take 30% of our money. You know what I mean? They take so much money out of our checks when it comes to taxes, and supposedly this is the type of shit that it's supposed to go to. It's supposed to go to helping schools and all this. It's supposed to go to making the roads better. Yet when I drive down the roads in Chicago, I'm hitting pothole after pothole. In the 90s, when I was in school, we were using textbooks from the 70s. We had to go to a different school just to go to a computer lab. Literally, it was like a field trip. Everyone would get on the bus, we would go to a different school, and then we would use their computer lab for the day, and then all that time that it took just to go to another school when we should have had our own computer lab right then and there. When you look at a lot of these nice neighborhoods like Naperville, you know, the neighborhoods that are predominantly white, Naperville and, you know, Elgin, Westmont, Wheeling, all these little suburbs of Chicago, every one of them fucking kids, they don't even use tech books. Literally every student has a fucking iPad. Every one of them has an iPad that the school provides for them. It's ridiculous. It's unbalanced money. It's not like there's no money in the Illinois education system. There is. It's just these guys are spending it and using it only in the nice neighborhoods. Meanwhile, you got minority neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, Mexican neighborhoods, neighborhoods that I grew up in, where they're using textbooks from the fucking 70s and the 80s. It's ridiculous. They don't have a computer lab. They don't have basic needs, basic shit. When I was in school, it was about 45 students to one teacher. You know, they need to hire more teachers. But instead, Chicago, Illinois is shutting down more schools. They just shut down a whole bunch of schools. Last year, they shut down a whole bunch of schools. I remember it was in the news because a lot of people that were going to these new schools, they were crossing into different gang territories. So that's what you don't realize in Chicago. Things are separated. These students you can't shut down their school and then tell them they have to go to another school where these fucking people hate them and every day these people want to kill them. Now all of a sudden I got to share a classroom with this dude? Like, what do you expect to come from it? That's why Chicago's so fucked up, is because they're shutting down all the schools. They're shutting down the fucking extracurricular activities. The kids don't have nothing to do, and they're dumping the money back into places where it doesn't belong, like hiring more police, like bringing the feds into Chicago, like red light cameras. That money should be coming to the taxpayers, the ones that are actually fucking putting up the money. But it's sad, man, because Chance the Rapper thinks he's helping out. I mean, he is helping out. Something is better than nothing. But I know that $1 million ain't really going to go to them kids. Me, if I'm going to donate money, I'd rather give it to the people who actually need it. I'll go up to a bum who's fucking hungry in the road and give him the money rather than donate to a bum society. You know, like, the money is just going to go to the company. That's where it's going to. Chicago Public School is a company. There's a president, there's a vice president, there's a commissioner, there's a secretary. There's all these people that are involved with it and that are getting paid off of our tax dollars, including Chance the Rapper's $1 million that he's getting ready to put up. We got to figure out a better way to funnel our money and funnel our tax dollars into where they really belong, and not making these fucking CEOs and these leaders of these companies richer and richer and richer, because it seems like that's what's happening. I don't know, man. We got to figure it out. For now, I'm out. Hope y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.